this is a 70 million roll account and it is unbelievably stacked. But how does it compare to a 40 million or even a 20 million roll account? We're gonna go all the way up to the 70 million roll account, but first let's start off at the 1 roll account. This account right now has 0 rolls, but that's all about to change with this 1 roll. And we got common. Alright, so that's the 1 roll account, but hopefully things will be better with the 100,000 roll account. Let's move on to the next account. Alright, what you're looking at right now is the 100,000 roll account. Let's take a look at the inventory and see what we're cooking. The auras on this 100,000 roll account aren't really impressive. We do have Twilight, Galaxy, and Undefined, but nothing really too crazy in here. I think it's pretty okay for 100,000 rolls. Now let's move on to the 1 million rolls account. Alright, we are now on the 1 million rolls account, and let's see what we have in our inventory. Alright, so first off, there's nothing too crazy. There is a bunch of Celestials and Sailors. This is much better than the 100,000 rolls account. And we do have a bunch of 10 millions and 2 Starscream Radiants and an Exotic Void. This is honestly so much better than the 100,000 roll account. We already have 3 globals on 1 million rolls. I can't wait to see what the 70 million roll account has to offer. But first, let's move on to the 5 million rolls account. Alright, we are now on the 5 million rolls account, and let's see what we're cooking with. Alright, so let's open up that inventory. First up, we have a bunch of powered and quartz. This is definitely for heavenly potions. And let's go see the globals. Alright, so we do have Chromatic Genesis, 2 Impeached, 2 Archangels, an Exotic Void, a Bloodlust, Overture History, Abyssal, and even a Gargantua. And all of this is at 5 million rolls. Alright, now let's take a look at the special auras on this 5 million rolls account. Is there anything? Ooh! Yo, this 5 million roll account has Nightmare Sky. Yo, that's crazy. Limited Halloween Global Aura on a 5 million roll account. Bro, I can't wait to see what the 10 million and 70 million roll account has. The 5 million roll account is honestly not that bad at all. In fact, I would say it's actually cooking. But if a 5 million roll account had 10 globals, what would a 10 million roll account look like? Let's find out. But before that, let's pop a heavenly potion on the 5 million roll account. Alright, the 5 million roll account owner wants me to pop a heavenly potion on this account. So we do have a heavenly potion ready, and let's pop it. 3, 2, 1. Is that Galaxy? I think it's Galaxy, I'm not sure. And yeah, we got Galaxy. 1 in 5 million. That's literally his roll count. That's so fitting for the video, but let's move on to the 10 million roll account. Alright guys, we are on the 10 million rolls account, and let's see what we have in our inventory. Alright, so first off, we have nothing below 10 million, literally. Anyway, we like to keep it neat, we like to keep it tidy. We have 1 row of every single 10 million aura. It's looking very, very neat. And now we are at the globals. So we do have 2 Genesis, a bunch of Radiants, a bunch of Impeached, a lot of mid-tier globals. Oh wait, an Exotic Void. Okay, we have 2 Lotus Falls, 2 Orchestras, 2 Sovereigns, 2 Wizards, and even a Memory at 10 million rolls. That has to be crazy. Let's take a look at these special auras. We do have a Glock of the Sky, 1 in 170 million, and we also do have a bunch of eggs. Yeah, the 10 million roll account is rather impressive, but you know what? Let's move on to the 20 million roll account. Okay, we are now on the 20 million roll account. Okay, it's slightly off 20 million, but it's still close. It's almost 20 million, okay guys? It's almost 20 million. Alright, so 20 million rolls. Let's see what we have here. Looking at the 20 million roll account, there's really not a lot to be said. There is a bunch of low tier globals, but nothing really too crazy. A few other globals. Lotus Fall, we do have Lotus Fall, 1 in 320 million. So yeah, taking a look at the 20 million roll account, we do have a bunch of globals, but nothing too crazy. However, this account does have a Manta, which is really, really nice. This account might be kind of cooked for 20 million rolls. Best aura we have on this account is Ruins Withered, which is really, really not that great. So yeah, let's move on to the 30 million roll account. We are now on the 30 million roll account. Alright, so let's take a look at what auras we have on the 30 million roll account. So far, there's nothing too crazy. A whole row of Chromatic Genesis. That's pretty insane. We also have a bunch of Radiants, a whole bunch of Radiants, 3 Overtures, a row of Symphonies, another row of Impeached, some Voids, an Astral Zodiac, 3 Archangels, some Bloodlusts, 2 Gargantuas, a global crafted Atlas, not 1, not 2, but 3 Matrix Realities, 2 Sovereigns, an Aegis, and a Luminosity, and a Memory. Alright, let's take a look at the special auras. Now we have the Null Egg, we also have the Glitched Egg, all from the Easter event. That looks so sick. And we even have Manta, which is from the summer event recently. Yeah, well, this is a crazy account. 30 million rolls with an insane number of globals. Yeah, but that's pretty much it for the 30 million account. Let's move on to the 40 million account. Now we are on the 40 million rolls account. This account has rolled 40 million times in Souls RNG, and let's take a look at what this account has. Alright, so first up, there's a whole row of Chromatic Genesis, okay? And there are not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 rows of Star Scourge Radiance. 4 entire rows, and we have 5 overtures but rather low tier globals. We don't really care about that, and we have Atlas, which is a crafted global. We also have Matrix Steampunk, another crafted global, very neat. Moving on with that, we also have Matrix Reality, very nice global, and we also have Prologue, one of the coolest auras in the limbo. You can't even lie, this is so cool. And the luck still keeps going. There's Sovereign, Aegis, Pixelation, and there's even more auras after Pixelation, which is pretty crazy to say. We have Glitch on this account, and we also have Oppression, which is really rare. This aura can only be found in Glitch, and not only do we have Oppression, we also have Memory, which is extremely rare from Oblivion Potions. And finally, this account also has Neferkaf. Oh my goodness, 1 in 1000 from Dune Potions. Neferkaf, that is crazy, dude. This is the first account in this video to have Neferkaf in it, and it is at 40 million rolls. Next up, let's look at the special inventory, and we do have a Glitched Egg, which is really nice as usual. We also have Eden, the hardest aura to get in the limbo, and this 40 million roll account has it. 40 million rolls with Eden. That is pretty crazy if you ask me. That is pretty damn crazy. I would say this is a MasterChef 40 million roll account in Souls RNG, but if the 40 million roll account is already this good, I can't wait to see what the 50 million roll and the 70 million roll account have to offer. Alright, we are now on the 50 million roll account. Let's take a look at our inventory. Alright, so first off, at a glance he doesn't have anything outstanding, but he does have a lot of exotic apexes, which you can already tell this is going to be a really stacked account. I can see the rows of Chromatic Genesis. Oh my goodness, there's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
15 Chromatic Genesis. There's a whole bunch of Radiance. There's a bunch of Overtures, Symphonies, Impeached. This account is so stacked. There's 1 singular Astral Zodiac. There's a couple of exotic Voids, and a bunch of Bloodlusts, Overture Histories, 2 Maelstroms, 2 Orchestras, which is really crazy, 3 Apostolos, 1 unknown. Oh my goodness, 1 unknown from the limbo, and we have 3 Matrix Overdrives as well, and that's not even counting his Elude. Oh my goodness, dude, this guy is so stacked. Now we have Prologue as well. This is just a better Oppression. This guy's so lucky. And we have Sovereign and Luminosity as well. We have the Prowler from the event, and we also have Oppression. Oppression 1 in 220 million only from the glitch biome. He also has a bunch of Dreamscape star auras, and then let's move on to the special auras. He has a bunch of Halloween auras, Dullahan, Vital, wow, he has Manta as well from the summer event. This guy is crazy, dude. He has the Glitched Egg as well. Dude, that looks crazy. And he also has Eden. This 50 million account is already crazy good. I can't wait to see what auras are on the 70 million roll account. So let's move on to that. We are now on the 70 million rolls account. The 70 million roll account is even on the leaderboard. We are at number 94 right now on the leaderboard. Alright, let's take a look at the inventory. We have a bunch of mid-tier auras, and as we move up 2 rows, 2 full rows of Chromatic Genesis. Dude, this is at least 5 entire rows of Starscourge Radiance. And we also have 6 Overtures, a bunch of Symphonies, Impeached, Archangels, a lot of mid-tier globals. Here's some Atlases, 2 Orchestras, 1 Maelstrom, 2 Lotus Falls, a lot of Abyssal Hunters, Gargantuas, so many unknowns. This guy has been in the limbo forever, bro. This guy also has the global crafted Atlas, Matrix Steampunk, 2 Overdrives, Elude, 4 Matrix Realities, Dreamscape. Oh, that's the first time I'm seeing this, I think. Dreamscape, 1 in 850 million. Very, very nice. We do have a Luminosity as well as 70 million rolls. And we also have Pression and Memory. Alright, so the 70 million roll account inventory is actually not that impressive compared to the 40 million roll account. But let's see the special auras. Alright, there is Blossom Frozen. So for aura, that means he's an OG. Glock of the Sky, okay. There's also Aegis Water Gun. Alright, what the hell? Aegis Water Gun, very, very cool. 2 Mentas. And yeah, that's literally it for the 70 million roll account. Honestly, I thought that 70 million rolls in this game would get you more than that, but it is still a good inventory. It's just that the 40 million one really outshined this one. But what do you guys think? Leave your thoughts in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video. This took me quite a while to make. If you want the chance to be in future videos like this one, do join my Discord server down in the description below. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video if you did enjoy it, and I'll be seeing you in the next one.